Hi fans, welcome to Willinrow Arts. I'm Leslie, and today we are going to sculpt Tiny Tina. She is a 13-year-old character from the Borderlands movie and game series. I'm going to do my best and reference the game series. My goal is to make a cute cartoony character of Tiny Tina.
I'm gonna be on the show. I'm gonna be the star of the show.
In my last video, I made a diorama, which you see in the background there. I made her camper bus and awning. And now it's time to sculpt Tina.
It's the Tina Show. Star with me, Tiny Tina.
I'm going to start by making her armature. She needs a very small armature, so I'm just putting a couple wires together and a toothpick for where her head placement's going to be. I'm securing everything with a little bit of polymer clay, and then I'm going to set that aside for now and work on her head. Ball bearings work great as an eyeball base. You could also pre-bake some clay balls. Gave her like a little smirk, and I kind of like the smirk. I think it suits her. I'm not going to make her ears because her hair covers her ears. I added a buckle around her head. That's going to be to hold on her future mask. I'm using cause clay, which is a flexible clay after it bakes. I'm also going to add the start of her hair, like a messy, scraggly bob almost. And then I'm going to add a mask to the side of her head. This is a mask she wears, which is a mask of one of the bad guys in the game called Psychos. She also has a couple ribbons that she wears in her hair, so I'm adding these ribbons to a couple strands of hair. I'm just going to add a little more dimension to her mask. We have Tiny Tina's hair and the Psycho mask. I think that definitely gives the vibe of Tiny Tina. I'm gonna start working my way down. I made a little stand. I bend her arms, at least so I can have like elbow approximation. I'm thinking about using some colored polymer clay. 100% sure about this. Then we'll go over with paint. I don't like how it feels. We're taking off that skirt. We need to do cause clay. It's the next day. I had to take a break because I got super frustrated with that colored polymer clay. That brown was like working with melted chocolate. So as you know in my videos, I like to show some tips, some tricks, some silliness, and the mistakes made along the way. So this is one of those trial and error things. I should have known when it was so sticky that it wasn't going to work out for me. This clay just was awful to work with. I always try things. I try to power through. I try to keep going with whatever idea I have and make it work. I changed up the middle of it, ripped it off, and went to cause clay. That was a better choice, easier to work with. If something doesn't work out for you, try something else.
Just stick to the fundamentals I taught you and you're gonna be ace.
Right now, I'm just blocking out her feet. She has mismatched shoes. One's kind of like open-toed flip-flop, and then one is like a Converse. I'm just going to go back and forth between the shoes and the clothing until I get all the base layers that I want. It looks like those hot dog fingers from the movie Everything All at Once. That's so funny. That's so added a knife using a toothpick and then a little pre-baked blade. I added some scissors in her backpack made with paper clips and some polymer clay. Last but not least, I'm going to add a couple of band-aids. I think it's time to paint her. We're going to start with her eyes, my friends. Let's get rid of those robotic eyes. Let's do her hair next. Gonna make some dynamite for her to hold here. So I grabbed some rubber bands from my daughter's bracelet collection. gonna snip these.
Lady's got a gut full of dynamite and a booty like, how?
Gloss. I think I'm gonna call it. I really like her. She's cute, she's cartoony, and she fits the vibe of the diorama. September is right around the corner. That means fall season. That means spooky season. And I think we'll work on something spooky next. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for the final results.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the wild child, the queen of obscene, that girl who'll make you hurl, Tiny!